Victoria Ring again, and this is Lesson 2. Lesson 2 is going to be one of the pieces of the heart of your LinkedIn, in other words. And it is building your contact list. And building a contact list is harder on LinkedIn than Facebook, because on Facebook you can just click and say add, and usually that's taken care of. In LinkedIn, in order to add a connection, and if you click up here, this green LinkedIn, you have to either type in the address right here, so you got to know this person, or you'll need to import them. Now, when I first started my LinkedIn list, my first one, that's what I did. I clicked on this link, I followed the instructions, and I had been using Outlook for several years, and I had probably 400 or 500 email addresses. So I was pretty fortunate. If you're not, then it's going to take you another little step. You will need to go on Facebook or something like that and announce your LinkedIn page and ask people to join that way. That would be probably your quickest, is do it on Facebook, since you do not need to know the email addresses. But you got to start with some email addresses or something like that. And how many should you get before you start marketing? I get that question all the time. I don't know. I would probably start marketing right away if I had one. But it's the more, then another thing I'm sure you're wanting to know is, how come I have all these contacts? What's that going to do for me? Well, for me, I'm a writer, and I can keep in contact that way. But if you're not a writer, which most people aren't, you can, as you build up your list, then you can send emails to these people. So all at one time. So kind of like you would use it like a membership kind of list. And to do that, you would go to Inbox, and you're going to click on Compose Message, and you'll click this little in thing, and all your contacts are going to come up, and at this point you can select whoever you want. And you can finish, for instance, and you can send them to all of your group members. Type a subject like an email and type a message and send it. That's really helpful for if you want to give discounts, or if you want to just communicate and find out about what attorneys need. One of the very important things that I teach in marketing is you don't just go in there and say, hi, I can do all your petitions for you. No, find out what they need. All right. In one of my previous videos, I did want to show poor little Michelle Ackman. She's such a sweetie. And after seeing this video, she's going to put her picture up. I know that. So, Michelle, I'm not picking on you, baby. You're just there at the top. But I do want to show people, see, that means that she hasn't uploaded a picture. So, Michelle, honey, get us a picture and put it up there. Now, these are the connections that these people have. So, when you start building your list, it gets really big very quickly. For instance, when I accepted or either invited Kim, I don't know what, she invited me or I invite her. She is executive director at the Inland Valleys Justice Center, and I believe Sonia's talked with her, a very nice lady. Anyway, she has 449 connections. So when I connected with her, I immediately had them in my network. I may not be able to actually email them, all 449 separately, but I can always send something to Kim and say, Kim, here's something I found out, or a tip, or here's a way to save you money, or whatever. Marketing and networking is the same thing. Then pass this on to your members, and if she feels that it's important enough, then she's got 449 people there she can send it to. So I really don't want to expose my people here to you because this is private, but I have to show you enough to help you in this training video. And so I also set up tags so that I know who are non-attorneys and who are attorneys. This is really cool because if you want to search for people, you can hover right here and you can click on one of the letters of the alphabet. I also have here I can click and find out all of the companies that are part of my group, the locations of where they're located, and there's a bunch of them, the industries, and even their recent activity. I wanted to show you this because no matter what you do on the internet, believe me, people can track it. So you might as well tell the truth and do the right thing, and you won't have to worry about getting caught. And because here's I can click here and find out the connections and things that here's 96 of their different activities. Okay, so I can click on these and locate them. Then there are if you want to, here's adding connections. And then also there's a link for removing connections, so that way you can click on one and remove them. Sometimes you get a duplicate, you know, and that kind of thing. So right now for this particular marketing lesson, and again you're saying we're not making money yet, but that's okay. This is all necessary for, I always compare it to painting. You know, you have to prepare a room before you paint. So you have to prepare before you market. And this is going to make your marketing easy. It's going to make it fun. So go ahead and start building as many people as you can. Build your lists. And as you are out there and you find email addresses of other people to invite, come right here, add connections, and copy and paste their email in. Do this. You have to do it on a continual basis. You're not going to build up your list overnight. This is going to be an ongoing thing. I started, it took me about probably 2 years to build up 713's like 800 list, and I'm one person. So but bigger companies and people, they can that get more access to email addresses can do that in a quicker period of time. So but this is an ongoing thing. Okay, this is going to be part of your social marketing, and if you get kind of tired doing it, just remember the old days we had to stuff envelopes and get printing and pay for postage and haul stuff to the post office. This is so much easier. So enjoy it, and I'll see you in lesson number 3.